So I haven't a whole lot to update on today. Not a whole lot really happened. I did get pizza. Another taco pizza. I'm a big fan of that pizza. I've always enjoyed tacos, and taco salad was a big thing growing up. And now that I've discovered taco pizza, it's just like, it called to me. It really struck me right here. And now it's kind of striking me around here as the heartburn kind of kicks in. But I'm willing to put up with that. I mean, the taste of that taco pizza, just fantastic. If you haven't tried it or anything like it, I recommend it. Go for it. Go hunt down yourself a taco pizza and try it. Unless you're lactose intolerant or vegan or vegetarian in general or anything like that. Then maybe you might want to let it slide. But if you're none of those things, and you're not like celiac or anything else that would require avoiding pizza in general, then go for it. Aside from that, not a whole lot has happened. A bit of drama, but I don't really want to go into that. Not really appropriate for the whole YouTube thing. The one thing I'd like to point out, though, is that I've been having this a lot, where people will see a status I'll post on Facebook. Sorry. Anyway, they'll see a status I post on Facebook, and they automatically assume that I'm taking a shot at them. Even if it has nothing to do with them, if it's just about random situations that I happen to have encountered. Word of advice, if you think a subject applies to you, if you think somebody's status applies to you, it probably does. Legitimately, it probably applies to you and whatever it is that you've got going on in your life. If you feel that much of a connection to that status, that you think it applies to you, then yes, it probably does. But don't make the mistake of assuming that the comment was directed at you. I've had that happen for months and months. I will post a status and everybody starts asking me, is that about me? Like, are you taking a shot at me by posting that? No. I'm just voicing what I've been going through. And if you think it's directed at you, probably you've got some stuff you need to work on. If you've made the first step, clearly, by admitting that that sort of thing applies to you. But whether or not it's directed at you, that's a little egotistical, assuming that somebody has nothing better to do than to type stuff about you. Don't think you have that big of an... Please don't think you have that big of an impact on that person's life, that all they can do is just type about you constantly. Some people just like to get thoughts off their head, and if you're like me, you try to do it as vaguely as possible and not name names, because usually there aren't even names attached. Like, it's a general observation. You've noticed something about the way people generally behave, and you're pointing it out and hoping that some people might kind of look at it and be able to relate. But you're not necessarily taking a shot at somebody else. And for you to think that the person is doing that kind of shows where you are in life. So that's probably the big thing that stood out for me a lot tonight, was that, well, in general, I'm not going to single it out to tonight. Like, this has been going on for a long time, and sometimes I just like to get things off my chest. And it's not necessarily directed at anybody, but if you feel that if the shoe fits, as the saying goes, I'm not giving shoes to anyone specifically, nobody in particular. I'm not handing out shoes here, but if the shoe fits, by all means. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going with this. Anyways, that's all the update I've got for today. I hope you guys have a great week. I'll still be posting throughout the week, but if you're not watching, then by all means, have a great week. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.